Okay, legends, welcome back to the channel with another Overlord Lord of Nazarick video. Now, in this video, it will be a little bit different, specifically for people just like me that does not have the premier characters, or they didn't go for everybody to build them up, or they weren't lucky. I wasn't lucky. I didn't just not go for the characters. I did, but I was not lucky on Monster Hunt on the second boss, which is the Forest Worm or the Scorpion. It's one of the bosses that is a little bit cheeky with this damages, but we can set it off backwards, and you don't need to play Valkyrie Shaltir actually on this lineup if you want to play a consistent lineup that will give you damages for you to compete on scores, maybe to hit the 30k. It does not give me the 30k yet. I'm trying. I've been doing a lot of synergies, but there's a consistent lineup that will give you something between 40k to 50k. We still didn't have it here. Iser isn't doing a great job with the lineup. I bet he's playing the same lineup that I will show you. But for now, I will show you the lineup that I did actually that got me the 28k, and I can go for 30k if I get lucky a little bit with the crits, and I'll be showcasing that. Now, this boss is absolutely huge. You want a lot of buffs so you can gain buffs and you can go and deal massive damages, but we're gonna play around it with this lineup. Now, this is particularly the lineup that I'm playing for me to deal the maximum amount of damages that I can do. You can do that. You can play whatever captain that you want, but I'm playing ninth. Ninth is absolutely fantastic for these kind of runs, and I did try it with Aura instead of Momon. Momon, as you see, 3 stars. I don't have his Arclight, so I'm playing different Arclight. I'll be explaining that. We're having Mario for a little bit of medication with the healing that we get, and turn meter down. We're playing the turn meter synergy on this lineup because we're gonna put the boss on the turn meter back so we don't take AoE damages from it, specifically because we're playing 9th, and 9th with his ultimate drags the boss down, and with the C2 of, or the second skill of Mario, we're gonna drag the boss down as well. We're playing the attack scroll plus the healing scroll so we can keep consistent. Now, why Hamsuke? Hamsuke, his passive is absolutely nice, especially for free to play. As I told you before, if you don't have these characters, the only best option for you is to replace and keep Hamsuke. Try to keep him alive with his damages, because he does the minus 21% in defense for the boss, for physical and magical, plus he will do flat down to 100 physical and magical defenses. Now, these are the equipments that I'm playing. I'm playing with Mario, the Vert Mario set. I want to use his ultimate as much as possible. If he does not proc his ultimate, his second skill will be nice on the boss to drag him down a little bit on turn meter. We're playing Termination set on 9th, and we're playing a Termination set on Momon as well. You can replace Momon and give him this one, but this one I want to negate the defenses as much as possible. Plus, I want him to go and crit as much as possible, similar to 9th, because 9th will help us out. Now, I'm playing Mario's Arclight on him. If you have Arclight of Momon, of course play Momon Arclight. If you don't have it, you might play something else that is similar maybe, or it will give you a little bit of damages. So increase damage to the next skill after the basic attack. That means every chase will deal 15% more damage for him. So this is why we're playing this one. Hamsuke, absolutely go and max his Arclight. His Arclight will allow you to deal a lot of damages and removes damage or increase or inflict damage according to his maximum HP with every time that you do the attack, which is absolutely nice. Now, we're playing on, look at me. You don't need his Arclight 9th to play it on bossing, because it inflicts stun and bosses does not get stun, so you don't want to play this Arclight at all. You can play, if you want, any Arclight that is good for rangers, specifically the ones that are for Nabe, but I prefer to play this one with the stealth, so he will not get triggered, or when he triggers stealth, he does not go and get attacked by the little scorpion, so we can keep him alive as much as possible. Of course, we're playing against rangers, so we have the warriors and rangers buff from the Eins, from the boss, damage AGR with his AoE, plus we're gonna start with him at the start of the battle, and buff for the mages because Mario is a mage and he will deal good amount of damages. This is the first lineup. I will show you different lineups. I will show you the main important lineup that you want to play on this lineup, which is not this. If you have Made in Love Albedo, you remove 9th, you play Made in Love Albedo. If you have Valkyrie Shaltir, you play Valkyrie Shaltir here, Valkyrie Shaltir, and let's say this is Made in Love Albedo. This is the normal Albedo. Do not play her. She's very bad here. Made in Love Albedo is the one that you want to play, and this lineup will get you to 40k, something between 40 to 50k. Now, of course, you can remove Valkyrie Shaltir and try to play Hamsuke with Made in Love Albedo, Momon, and Mori, and you will try. It needs a little bit of luck, so your lineup would survive and not die immediately. You can play Masked Shaltir if you don't have a Hamsuke, or if you think that her Hamsuke is dying a lot faster. So this is basically the lineup that I'm playing, and this is what is giving me a lot of numbers and damages, and I want to keep 9th. Now, of course, Momon, the more that the boss drops on HP, the more the damages that he did, but sometimes he goes to X9, X10, X8 bars, so you don't deal that extra damage, but this one will allow me consistently with chases to increase the damages by 15%. This is why I play 9th, and I love his skill. For the last unit, we're playing Hamsuke as well. Hamsuke is absolutely a monster of a unit, legendary unit, absolutely phenomenal. This is how we're gonna play it. Now, I know Hamsuke is blue, so green kills blue, but and also 9th is blue, so we die by them attacking us, especially the scorpions, but we're gonna keep surviving because we have the 6-star Arclight on Hamsuke, and we have stealth on him, so we can get survived, and if they get hit, they would survive the hits initially. So let's go and check out how this team performs. And trust me, this team performs really, really well. So here we go. This is the lineup, and we're gonna start immediately attacking the boss, and we wanna click 9th ultimate back and Momon's second skill. Then we're gonna go with Mori. Then we use Hamsuke ultimate, because Hamsuke will start with his second skill, which is absolutely fantastic. You wanna start with his second skill at the start of the game, and this is how we're gonna go. And you see that 9th is in stealth mode. He didn't take the damages. Now, sadly, Hamsuke took the damages, and he has a debuff on himself, but we're gonna put the boss back behind, so we will not get attacked by him as much as possible. As you see here, every seed allows him to go 10 meter down, every ultimate from 9th will get him to the, down, and every single explosion from the seed and the second skill from Mari will put him down, which is really, really great. And we got the speed down on the boss as well, so this is basically to shut down the boss and try not to get hit basically from him. So after Hamsuke, he should attack, but Hamsuke goes before him and attack, and now we get an attack on Mari because he's stealth, and this we are lucky we didn't get hit on Hamsuke. Hamsuke sometimes gets a fatal hit, so he gets one shot by the boss by the auto attack. And we pray for a lot for AoE, or for crits as much as possible if we can get crit or land the crits on the boss. So here we go with Mari's ultimate, which is absolutely nice, and the ultimate of 9th, and he put the boss back there in the end, and we go with the second skill of Momon, so we can chase with 3 units. So Hamsuke chases, 9th chases, and Momon chases, and Hamsuke allows the highest attacker on our lineup, which is Mari, to chase as well. The boss will stay behind. We're not gonna take the AoE, and sometimes Hamsuke counters as well, as you see here, which is absolutely nice. We're gonna get the heals from the seeds, from the scrolls, so everybody are surviving on this lineup. This lineup, basically, you're not playing tanks, you're playing full attack and enabling for attack and chase, and this is how I got the score. For me, 28k was really hard to get, and we did get it. And here we go, you see Mari attack, you see Momon attack, and this is our highest number, and hopefully we can get it. And now this is the first time that the boss attacks, which is okay, but we still, I think we broke our record so far. In the end, we died. This is the first time we died by the end, but it's still good. Yeah, it's the same record as our last one, which if you get lucky, if I get lucky a little bit and we delay the boss even more, or divert Mari procs on Mari, and Mari can do a lot of second skill or ultimate, it could get us to the top 3, which is a good synergy and a good lineup. Now, you can play the same lineup. You can remove, if you want, him, or you can remove both of them, and you can play Valkyrie Shaltir, and you can play Aura. Now, for me, I don't have Maiden Love Albedo. Because I don't have Maiden Love Albedo, I want to play somebody that deals a lot of damage. Now, if you have Gazef built and Aura not built, you can play Gazef. If you have Sebas built and you don't have Aura or Gazef built, you can play them. But if you have Maiden Love Albedo, that's the one that will give you the highest damages. Now, on Aura, we're not gonna play Termination set, we're gonna play the Star set. She absolutely goes, she's the best chase character in the game, plus her Arclight, and she will go and deal a lot of damages. This is why we want to play her like this. And we're playing the Alchemy set on Shaltir because we're gonna buff the highest attacker, which will be Mari, by the way, and we're gonna play we're gonna get the defense on her so she can keep surviving. Now, Aura is blue, so she will take all of the damages. The bosses will try to attack her, and the minions try to attack her the most, but she will survive. I will show you the lineup, I will show you how it goes, and this is basically simple. It's the same concept, and surviving by the end of the battle because of our Valkyrie Shaltir. And we want to put on Momon his second skill. Every time he does his second skill, we want to attack with his second skill, and we're gonna attack the boss. Yeah, the boss. So we're gonna get this on Momon. We're gonna do your okay, she did her ultimate. We weren't so fast with that, but it doesn't matter. Also, if she does the ultimate, it will help us a little bit. And basically this is the run. You can continue. And this run I got also 27k, and as you see, everybody is attacking Aura, but Aura will heal eventually. Plus she will heal from the vampire hand that our Valkyrie Shaltir also inflicts. So big heals, explosion of the seed heal. When we get a turn on Aura, she also heals because of the healing scroll. So this will keep her alive. And as you see, she got another buff of the defense on her, which is absolutely nice. Everybody will take the attack buff, and you see all the minions are attacking Aura because Aura is the blue one, so she's the main target here to be attacked, and we get full HP on everybody. Everything is going according to plan. Momon will do his second skill. You want to put on Momon the second skill. Sometimes for, I don't know, for some reason, on auto it works. You just start with his second skill and you put him on auto, and he will continue, do his ultimate, then his first skill, then his second skill again. But sometimes, I don't know what happens with the AI. It does not trigger his second skill, and it goes immediately to first skill and then ultimate, then first skill. Sometimes it happens. So here we go. So the boss did the ultimate attack. Nobody died. Everybody is happy dandy. Why? Because of Valkyrie Shaltir. She has the sharing ring on her. So immediately everybody survives on this lineup, and she takes the damages from them as long as she's above 50% of HP. Now we're gonna heal also Aura. And here we go. Every single damage, every time the seed explodes, the lowest HP, which is Aura, will take more HP and she will survive. So everybody on our team is safe, except Aura. She's the one that's taking the most damages. Plus, if she crits by her own, that will be absolutely amazing. But if she does not crit, the damages from the chase will be spectacular here. This is why we're playing her on Stars set. And she will go back to back, and she has a lot of turn meter. So if you have her Arclight and you have her maxed, or you have her on high star level, every time she attacks or she chases, she gets turn meter boost. It means she can go and attack more and more, and many crits by Momon. Absolutely nice. This is a 3-star Momon, mind you that it's on my account. I don't have his Arclight. If I had his Arclight, this will be completely different. Plus, if you star him up and max him up, his skills is maxed, so star level will vary on these lineups, and it will give you high damages and high numbers. Everything will be happy here, and we did the 27k again, so it's consistent at 27k. I still didn't get less than 27k when playing this lineup. Same with Sebas. I tried it with Sebas. I don't have Gazef, but I bet you if I have Gazef, maybe I will do slightly better, because Gazef will tag the boss, and the boss, when they attack, they will take a lot of damages as well. Again, if you have Made in Love Albedo, just play the same lineup, remove Aura, play Made in Love Albedo, and absolutely you will hit high numbers with this boss. This is a Sapphire character, Aura, which does not deal a lot of damages. If you want to get and check this, so when the caster attributes counters the target, they will gain 20% more damage, and same goes to the boss. The boss deals 20% extra damage to Aura and every character that is countering her. So this is why you want to go and play the counter meta. So this is green. Anything with red will help you. Now avoid Pandora's Actor. You can play Pandora's Actor for new accounts that does not have other units. They have maybe Momon, they have Mare and Valkyrie Shaltir. Maybe you can put him on the lineup. He will help a little bit, but I highly recommend any other damage dealer from the red faction. Even Demiurge here could help you. He will survive a little bit. Anybody that you can go, you can sort it out and you get the Garnet. Let's check all the Garnet that we have here. So basically Lupus, you can play her, but she doesn't deal the most insane damages unless she's at 5-star, and you have her Arclight at 3 stars. This will help her with the bleed to ignore the defenses by 30%, up to 40%, something like that. You can play also Jugam. Jugam is absolutely a monster, also decreases defenses a lot, and he does chase. But 9th, as you saw, for a free-to-play lineup, if you don't have the characters, and I pulled Momon not so long with a free copy, so this is why I'm using him here. And the more that we build him in the future by stars, if we get him randomly, he will help us with the lineups. And this is basically the lineup. This is how we got ourselves to rank 4 with not having the best units on the lineups. Again, if you're playing Made in Love Albedo with Momon, with Valkyrie Shaltir and Mari, you will get similar scores to the top scores here, and you will be happy with your lineup. And yeah, that was it for the video. Let me know what happened with your scores and what other characters or cheesy mechanics or cheesy metas that you're playing, different characters, just like I did with 9th and with Hamske. Tell me if you're cheesing your way with something else so we can share it to everybody so they know how to score higher scores, and I'll be seeing you in the next one.